Hello, this is RV Vagabond Jerry, and I'm ready to leave St. George, Utah now, and I'm headed for Mesquite, Nevada, which is right across the border. I'm going to stay a couple days there in an RV park, and the trip between St. George and Mesquite, the large majority of it is in the northwest corner of Arizona, and it follows along the Virgin River, goes through the Virgin River Canyon. I've done that drive on Interstate 15 many times, and this time I'm going to video it mostly with my dash cam on my motorhome. And about halfway through there is a BLM campground I'm going to stop and take a look at that I might use in the future when I'm here in the winter, not in the summer because it doesn't have hookups. And then right outside of the canyon on the south side of it, which is about, I think, 10 to 15 miles from Mesquite, is a small town called Littlefield, Arizona. I'll stop by there and take a look as well, probably have lunch there. And that is where the Virgin River crosses Interstate 15. So this is one of the most beautiful drives I've been on anywhere in the country. So hop into the passenger seat of my motorhome and I'll show you the Virgin River Canyon Drive. To get to the BLM campground, you'll see a sign like this on the freeway that says Virgin River Canyon Recreation Area. And unfortunately, this is one of the campgrounds that the government has not yet opened for 2020. It's a paved road going into it, but I looked at it on Google Maps and on Google Earth, and it looks like a regular campground with designated spaces, but that's all I can tell for now. Really disappointed I couldn't go in, and you'll notice the fees there. Well, maybe next time, folks. Well, this is interesting. I found on the map a place called Little Jamaica that is supposed to be right on the river, and it tells you to come to here to go down this road where there's a big bump right there, and it's a very terrible, very small gravel road. But this sign says go back to the main road, 1.5 miles to end of asphalt. So I'm going to go there and see if there's actually a road there. Well, here it is, folks. That little square paper sign I showed you is where Google Maps leads you to. And this is a really rough road. There is a good parking area here. And see all these cars? They must be here for a reason, so I'm going to go check it out. There's Interstate 15. And there is the Virgin River. Curves around to the left. Curves around to the right. You can see people playing in the river. It looks like it's just ankle deep. It's a steep hike to get down there, and it's like over 100 degrees right now, so I don't think I'm going to do it. I just wanted to see what's here. And it looks like on the other side of the freeway there is a road access to it. You definitely can't drive down there from here. There's nothing but a hiking trail through all this brush. There's a couple guys there. Now, I read that Little Jamaica was a water park that had gone out of business a long time ago. It must have been a really long time, because I tried to research it on the internet and I really couldn't find information about it. But I sure don't see any remnants of a water park here. And it looks so shallow that you would have to lay down in it, I guess, to really cool off. Boy, they got a canopy there. They got a nice setup. This is on a Sunday, so this must be a place where people who live fairly close to here go for the weekend. Well, I'm gonna take off back on the highway to Mesquite. This is the Casablanca Casino in Mesquite, and this is their RV park. A lot of spaces, not many people here. I've got a 50 amp hookup and a water faucet and my own sewer dump. And one reason why I wanted to get a place with full hookups is because today, for the first time ever, I am sanitizing my freshwater system with bleach, and let me briefly tell you how I'm doing that. Before I left the Elks Lodge this morning, I hooked up my water hose to the intake there, and I poured 2 cups of bleach right into my hose here, and then connected the hose to the water faucet that I had there, and then filled up my freshwater tank about 80% full. It's an 84-gallon tank. So then I went inside and I ran some water through all of my faucets to get the bleach flowing through all of my plumbing lines. And then I took off and I drove through the canyon, which sloshes all of the water around in the freshwater tank, and supposedly that sanitizes all of the walls, including mainly the upper wall of the freshwater tank. So now that I'm here, I'm going to go inside and completely empty my freshwater tank by just opening up all of my water faucets, both the hot and the cold, so that it flushes through my hot water heater tank also. And then once my freshwater tank is empty, then I'm going to hook my hose up to here and fill up the freshwater tank again, and then go inside, open up all my faucets, completely empty my freshwater tank by running all that water into the sinks and the shower, into the gray tank. And meanwhile, I have to do a dump of the water in my gray tank, because my gray tank is much smaller than the freshwater tank. And then once that freshwater tank is empty, fill it up again with more fresh water and empty it again through all of the water faucets. So by doing that twice, hopefully that will be enough to completely get all of the bleach out of my plumbing system. Then this afternoon, in the heat of the day, I'm going to go into the swimming pool at the casino resort here and do some relaxing in the hopefully cold water in the swimming pool. I've never enjoyed cold water more. Good day, folks.